Welcome back, candidates. Good morning, very good morning. And I welcome you all people in the very first lecture of Weekend Corporate Strategist batch, which is commencing from today, that is 9th of July 2022. And all those who took admission in this particular program, I welcome all of you. And those who are in a process of taking admission, you can accept these lectures as a demo. So we promised 7 direct lectures as a demo. And today we are starting with Indian polity. Okay, so Indian polity and governance. Okay, Indian polity and governance, as well as constitutional issues. Constitutional issues. See, in this form, Indian polity is defined in your syllabus. Whether it may be PT examination, whether it may be main examination, and even for interview purpose, this module is very, very important, immense importance it carries. Because in your PT examination, the prelim examination, I already told you in some orientation sessions that Indian polity carries 20 to 25 marks in your PT examination. Direct questions can be 8 to 10 direct questions, and direct 2 to 3 questions can be there in your prelims examination. For your main examination, that is also very important. In your general studies paper, Indian polity ka सीधा question, constitutional issues पे, governance aspect पे, political awareness पे questions आएगा. Dilemmas pe question aayega, and UPSC want you to take some stand on those issues. If suppose if any issue is going on regarding constitution, equality ka issue hai, religion ka issue hai, untouchability ka issue hai, parliamentary issues hai, so they gonna ask you that what is your stand on this issue. So you have to write a very good answer, 200 words answer, 150 words answer, as per the directives given in the main examination, and you have to write those answers. So Indian polity, governance, constitutional issues is very, very important. And by reading this module, Indian polity and governance, what you can do, you will develop some strategy, you will develop some knowledge, you will gain some more knowledge about some different general studies paper as well. Are you getting this? Good governance के ऊपर ऐसे लिखने को आएगा. So you can use some political terminologies there, political knowledge there. If any issue is coming, women empowerment आ गया, child labor आ गया, उस पे ऐसे लिखने को आ गया. So you'll use this Indian polity, governance, constitutional issues knowledge. Okay, so this particular module is very, very important from prelims point of view, from mains point of view, and from interview point of view. Yes. So without wasting time, we promised all of the candidate to have some demos also. So without wasting time, let's start with the topic. And the very first topic, just to give the introduction of our institution, that how we teach Indian polity and governance. So we take a very complex issue of India. Normally in the demo classes of any institute, they used to take a very simple topic. Everyone teaches the nature of the constitution, the nature of our country, federal structure of the constitution, parliament. But I want to take some complex issue, which is not even given in any NCERT, not even given in any refresher advanced book. But you have to develop the sense of such topics, how to deal with those topics. So I am taking, that is what, the religion issues in India. Religion issues in India. Okay, so this is our topic for discussion, and this you can take as a demo topic also. So religion issues in India, you know very well that there are how many fundamental rights in India? From article number 14 till 32. There are many fundamental rights in India, 6 fundamental rights in India. Article 14 to 18 is a right to equality. 19 to 22, we have right to freedom. 23 and 24, right against exploitation. 25 to 28, we have right to religion. Right to freedom of religion. 29 and 30, we have rights of minorities. We say education and cultural right. And 32 is called as the right to constitutional remedies. ये सब आपको एक एक करके डिस्कस कराया जाएगा आपके मॉड्यूल में, डोंट वरी. राइट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल remedies. These are the 6 group of fundamental right. So I want to discuss this right to religion today, because this religion issues in India, which is there, this was, your stand must be based on Article 25 to 28. Now, what's the issue? See, what Article 25 to 28 says, what is the right to religion? Or right to freedom of religion. What do you mean by this particular statement and all? See, India being a mega diverse country, India is a mega diverse country. In terms of language, it is mega diverse. In terms of what? Beliefs in mega diverse. Practicing of religion, mega diverse. Culture, food habits. So variety of cultures India have. So we say India is what? The mega diverse country. India is a mega diverse country. At every after 10 kilometers, you will see some changes in the culture of India. Itself in the state of Maharashtra, if you're traveling from Pune to Mumbai, number of cultures you're gonna notice. Whether changes maybe in terms of language, whether changes in terms of food habit, religion, practices, belief, prejudices and all. So India is a mega diverse country. And in such mega diverse country, there are multiple religions. India is a country with multiple religions. If multiple religion is there, so multiple practice will be there. Multiple practices will be there. Multiple practices of what? In what way you are offering to God? आपके नमस्कार करने का तरीका भी अलग हो सकता है. हिंदुओं का अलग है, मुस्लिम्स का अलग है, पारसीस का अलग है, क्रिश्चियंस का अलग है, सिख का अलग है. So multiple religion, multiple practices, yes, multiple beliefs. Anything, mortal, immortal thing, if it is not important for one religion, it may be of immense importance for another religion. So India is a country with multiple beliefs. And living in such cultural setup, there can be many complexities in this country when it comes to religion. There can be many complexities. Complexities in terms of morality, complexities in terms of equality, complexities in terms of freedom, complexities in terms of privacy, complexity in terms of health, complexity in terms of well-being. Many complexities can be there because this cultural setup is the multiple religion, is on multiple religion basis. So there can be many issues which can be there. Like I remember one issue that at one side, if I can just make this diagram for you. Okay. At one side, you want to follow your religion. You want to practice what belief is there. You want to obey to your belief. And at one side, you have to think of equality. At one side, you have to think of morality. At one side, you have to think of scientific temperament, health, etc., etc. How you gonna deal with these issues? And trust me, this is a favorite topic of UPSC. It's a favorite topic of UPSC. In 2015, they asked question in main examination. In 17, they asked in the main examination. In 18, they asked in the main examination. And even in 21, they have asked in the main examination. One question almost every year is coming from this domain. What should be your stand? Because India is a country where itself constitution is giving you the right to perform or to practice and to profess and to propagate any religion. Religion is your individual matter. It's a personal matter. State cannot say anything to any individual कि नहीं तुम ये religion नहीं मानोगे, ये वाला मानोगे. State has no religion. State has nothing to do with the religion. Government cannot insist any person to follow any kind of religion. Neither it can allow, it can reject, or it can deny to follow any religion, because it's a personal affair. It's the personal affair of an individual. And from where this power is coming? This power is coming directly from Constitution. It's in the Constitution it is written that it is your right to perform any religion. But at the same time, in the Constitution, it is written that country must profess equality. Country must follow morality. There must be health and well-being citizen, healthy and well-being citizen in our country. We should not follow those practices which are against the principle of equality, well-being and all. But you know, there are many practices and beliefs in any religion which directly circumvents the equality or morality or the scientific temperament. For example, if there's a practice of triple talaq, I hope you know the meaning of triple talaq. Just by reciting 3 times talaq, 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 Muslim men can give permanent talaq to Muslim women. Now, Muslim intellectual says, Shariat says, Islamic law says that this is what's written in our religion. Triple talaq has been written in religion. Islam में बोला गया है. It's written in Quran. And according to Indian Constitution, this is our right. This is our right. It's written in article number 25 to 28. We have the right to follow and profess and propagate any religion. State cannot say anything. But at the same time, this triple talaq is casting its shadow on equality. आदमी को अधिकार है पूरा कि वाइफ को तलाक 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 बोलकर उसका जिंदगी खराब कर दो. So where is the equality? Here men is not equal to women. The Muslim man is not equal to women. If Muslim man is saying triple talaq, 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 so how he is equal to women? ये तो privileged है. Where is the morality? Where is the morality? Where is the gender neutrality? So what should be the stand? If you say that no, in a country there must be equality and this morality and gender equality, and this triple talaq should not be there, that stand is right. Or you say no, according to Indian Constitution, Article 25 to 28, it is written that the freedom of religion is a personal affair, so we cannot no alter the triple talaq mechanism which is given in that particular religion. This stand is right. What is your stand? If there are such questions in your main examination, even in your PT examination, you have to take this stand, which is what I'm telling. See, whenever there's a tussle between religion versus equality, there's a tussle between religion versus freedom, the tussle between religion versus health, a tussle between religion versus well-being, morality. It should be the equality, freedom, and all these things should prevail. Are you getting this? Why triple talaq been abolished from India? यही सुप्रीम कोर्ट में सरकार का स्टेटमेंट था. Whenever there is a tussle between any religious practice which is against the principle of equality, freedom, well-being and all, ये वाला side को हमको side लेना है. I can tell you numerous of example. There is example of triple talaq I told you. Sabrimala issue. Sabrimala issue. Sabrimala temple is in the state of Kerala. And inside the sanctum sanctorum of this temple, it was some prejudice, it was some belief that a female, a reproductive female, cannot enter in the Garbhagriha of the temple. If a woman in the age group of 40s, 16 to 40s, she is not allowed to go inside the sanctum of Sabrimala temple, inside the Garbhagriha of Sabrimala. Why? Because a woman is in her fertility stage, in a productive stage, she cannot go inside the temple. We are living in a country where science should prevail. We are living in a country where constitutional aspiration should prevail, ideal should prevail. Equality is one of our ideal. Freedom is one of our ideal. अगर महिलाओं को सबरीमाला टेम्पल में अंदर जाने से मना किया जा रहा है, so it is directly affecting what? Equality. आदमी जा रहा है, औरत नहीं जा रही. Equality issues है इंडिया में. Freedom का issue है. Men have all freedom. Women is not allowed to go into the Garbhagriha. Why? So this issue was there. There was a tussle between religion and equality, freedom. Sabrimala issue, Supreme Court ने 2018 में order दिया. And now women will enter inside Sabrimala. Why this statement is coming from Supreme Court or government is promoting? Because, लिख लो इसको. This is the note for you people. If there is a tussle between religion or practice or belief or any kind of prejudice versus equality, freedom, well-being, morality, sovereignty, security of the state, it should be all these traits should prevail. Okay, but here also government has to act in a very judicious manner. ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा रिलीजन को खत्म कर दो, प्रैक्टिस को खत्म कर दो इक्वालिटी के नाम पे और चलने दो. नो, देयर मस्ट बी वेरी फाइन एंड स्ट्राइकिंग बैलेंस. देयर मस्ट बी striking balance between religious issue and constitutional ideals. It may be equality, it may be morality, etc., etc. What I'm saying, there must be striking balance. This striking balance is a judicious term. Striking balance is a very judicious term. What should be the striking balance? What should be the parameter of this striking balance? Supreme Court, trust me, Supreme Court in one of the official statements said that the constitutional bench of Supreme Court, since the inception of the Constitution, has dealt with the thousands of such issues. 1947 से 2022 तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 48 ले लो चलो, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने thousands of verdicts given on these issues. और सरकार को बोला है very judiciously and with very striking balance you should deal with these issues. Why? Because Constitution is giving you the right to follow any religion. It's a constitutional issue, it's your fundamental right. You cannot take fundamental right. But at the same time, Constitution is saying equality should be there in our country, freedom must be there, morality must be there, everything must be there. So, कुछ ऐसा religion में अगर practice है that is against women or against the respect of women, disrespecting women, or if any derogatory practices are there, you should avoid those practices. तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक बहुत अच्छा इस पे एक डॉक्ट्रिन निकाला है. द डॉक्ट्रिन इज कॉल्ड एज द डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ एसेंशियलिटी. डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ essentiality. Essentiality, you know the meaning of essentiality. Essential, something which is very important. See what Supreme Court is saying: if any practice there in any religion and if it is very important for that religion, government should not touch that practice, should not curb that practice, should not stop that practice. For example, if suppose for Hindus, okay, for Hindus, it is very, very important that Hindus have the belief to go inside the temple. Without temple, we cannot worship God. This is what the practice of Hinduism. That is very, very important, written in the dharmas and all. For Sikhs, langar is very essential practice. I'm just reciting few examples. So if any practice which is very, very essential for that particular religion, government should not touch that. It should be intact. That must be preserved. Government should not unnecessarily disturb those practices. But if any practice, if it is not essential or it is against the principle of equality, freedom, if it is against the woman, if it is something derogatory, then we should stop. So this is what the doctrine of essentiality. What I am saying, doctrine of essentiality means a Supreme Court recently came with the verdict called doctrine of essentiality. Please note down, doctrine of essentiality. in which Supreme Court said anything very important for the religion or any practice which is very important for the religion must be kept intact. It should not be disturbed. Government should not unnecessarily create hurdles against such important practices. Are you getting this? Okay. So this stand should be your stand in your main answer. What should be your stand in your main answer? If UPSC is gonna ask you, even in main and even in your interview, what is your stand? You should say, sir, we should respect the religion. Yes, it's the constitutional right. It's a fundamental right written in 25 to 28. Any belief, any practice, any form of worship, no, we should respect. But if such practices are against the principle of equality, freedom, like against the women, it's a derogatory, then we should stop those practices. And how to decide? For that, we have the very good doctrine of essentiality given by Supreme Court in 2020, that anything which is very, very important for that religion, it should be intact. It should not be disturbed. So government unnecessary should not create hurdles for that religion. तो ऐसे में क्या होगा? 25 to 28 का जो आपको फंडामेंटल राइट्स है वो भी फॉलो हो जा रहा है और इक्वालिटी फ्रीडम को भी रिस्पेक्ट हम दे रहे हैं. So this is what the very fine striking balance you should keep in your answer. And yes, when you will become DM of your city, you will be DM or SP of your city, many questions will come in front of you, cases will come in front of you. सर ये जो ग्रुप है ये हमको हमारा त्योहार मनाने नहीं दे रहा है. आपको तुरंत याद करना है what constitution says. Constitution says no, they have the right to celebrate their festival, जो भी है, practice, belief and all. This is their fundamental right. It is written in the constitution. So you should allow. But if any practice which is against the principle of equality, freedom, कुछ ऐसा प्रैक्टिस है जिसके कारण सिक्योरिटी को थ्रेट है, कुछ ऐसा प्रैक्टिस है जिसके कारण सोवेरेनिटी ऑफ द कंट्री को थ्रेट है, कुछ ऐसा प्रैक्टिस है उस फेस्टिवल में जो कि अगेंस्ट द हेल्दी एंड वेलबीइंग ऑफ पीपल है, if it is something derogatory, then you should stop those practices. कि नहीं आप ये नहीं करोगे, आप शांति से त्योहार मनाइए. ये आपको डीएम बन के करना है फ्यूचर में. See, the speciality of our institute is this only, that when we deal with the political and constitutional issues in the class, we make sure to build your personality. It's not only to read the facts or read the material and clear this civil services examination. No, we are training you for your job purpose. In future, you will be DM or SP or any officer, public officer. How to deal with these sensitive issues? These issues are very sensitive in India. If these issues is on the debatable stage in your office, and your action or inaction, if at all there, आपने देरी कर दिया निर्णय देने में या गलत निर्णय दे दिया, तो आपकी एक डिसीजन, गलत डिसीजन की वजह से शहर में दंगे हो सकते हैं, कई लोगों की जानें जा सकती हैं, पूरा शहर की व्यवस्था चरमरा जाएगी. दिस इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ बीइंग डीएम और एसपी ऑफ योर सिटी. Are you getting this? So please build your basic fundamentals with us. How to deal with the issues of religion at one side and all these constitutional idols at one side. I still remember in 2016, there's a festival in Telangana. It's called Buthukamma Festival. Buthukamma Festival. Every year they used to celebrate this Buthukamma festival in Telangana. And this festival actually is on the foothills of the Kali Hills. There is a Kali temple, a Kali Mata temple in Telangana near Hyderabad. This festival is organized every year in Kali temple. Now, the practice associated with this festival is actually all those devotees bare upper body, okay, bare upper body, male devotees, बेयर अपर बॉडी, नीचे लुंगी पहना रहता है साउथ इंडिया में और ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं. दे हैव टू रोल. आपने देखो ना कैसा रोल करके हम ऑफरिंग देते हैं कई बार गॉड को. ये प्रैक्टिसेस हैं कई स्टेट्स में, कई रिलीजन्स में इंडिया के. सो दे हैव टू रोल, एंड बाय रोलिंग दे हैव टू क्लाइंब दैट स्मॉल हिल. That hill is not so steep, it's a gradual hill, but they have to roll and climb. पूरा रोड उनको रोल करके ऊपर जाना. ओके, अभी तो ये एक प्रैक्टिस है कि रोल करते हुए ऊपर जाना है. ये हिल चढ़ना है आपको रोल करते हुए. इट मे बी अगेंस्ट द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ वेल बीइंग ऑफ द सोसाइटी. इट मे अफेक्ट योर हेल्थ. ठीक है, इतना भी ठीक था. बट वन मोर प्रैक्टिस एसोसिएटेड. आप जब रोल करना है तो जो भोज होता है, जो फेस्ट होता है, जो खाना भंडारा होता है ना जो मंदिरों में, वो भंडारा यहाँ पर होगा, भोज होगा. द फेस्ट विल बी देयर. और जो भी रिमेन है फूड, उसके ऊपर रोल करना है आपको. यू जस्ट इमेजिन 1000 of people, they had their meal, प्रसाद. उन्होंने अपना पूरा केला का पत्ता जो है या जो पतली है वो छोड़ दिया है. उसमें दाल है, उसमें चावल है, उसमें रोटी है, बचा हुआ जो खाया हुआ है, उस थाली में से रोल करते हुए आपको हिल के ऊपर जाना है और काली माता को ऑफरिंग देना है. दिस इज द प्रैक्टिस. आई एम नॉट सेइंग. सी, वी आर लिविंग इन अ कंट्री वेयर millions of practice been performed. I cannot name in one lecture. ये तो मैं कुछ examples आपको दे रहा हूं. If you are posted in Madhya Pradesh, practices are completely different. Posted in Arunachal Pradesh, practices are different. South India, different. East India, different. West India, different. North India, different. We are living in a mega diverse country. So High Court of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana said that this practice is not good. It does not promote scientific temperament. This practice must be stopped. This High Court said in 2018. But there was immense protest from all those devotees that this is the main celebration of the state of Telangana. We believe in Mata Kali. And this Buthukamma festival is very, very important. It's a pride of Telangalites. How can High Court say कि नहीं ये नहीं है? ये हमारा खुद का बिलीफ है, हमारा प्रैक्टिस है. ये वो प्रिजुडाइज हो, स्टेरियोटाइप हो, वो बात की बात है. बट दिस इज व्हाट माय बिलीफ. हमारे फोर फादर्स इसको करते हुए आ रहे हैं. एंड वी बिलीव दैट इफ वी परफॉर्म सच एक्टिविटीज, will have the blessings of Mata Kali. It is very, very difficult to persuade people to stop such activities. आप बनो डीएम, आप बनो एसपी, आप समझाइए किसी को कि नहीं ये प्रैक्टिस मत करो. आपका उम्र निकल जाएगा लेकिन वो नहीं मानेगा. So these are very sensitive issues. But my final remarks on these constitutional issues is, if there is a fight, tussle, conflict between right to religion, practice, belief, way of worship and all, with the constitutional ideals like equality, freedom, okay, morality, all these. It should be the constitutional ideals which should prevail. But how, with what parameter we should decide? There's a doctrine of essentiality given by Supreme Court in 2020. Okay, so this is what my uh, फाइनेंशियल, बट देखो इसका भी फायदा उठाना जानता है इंडिया का लोग. इट्स वेरी हार्ड टू अंडरस्टैंड पीपल ऑफ इंडिया. सी, no issues, no doubt that you have the right to religion with you, but how been misused? See, right to religion, no doubt it's your personal choice, but you cannot undermine others' right, you know. Constitution ये भी बोला है कि only two rights are absolute right. Not all the right fundamental rights are absolute. Do you know this? ये आपको पढ़ाया जाएगा जब fundamental rights हम पढ़ेंगे. Except 17 and 24. Article 17 and 24. All other rights, fundamental rights, are not absolute. They can be taken. Reasonable restrictions can be made. Restrictions can be made. सिर्फ 17 और 14 जो है वो एब्सोल्यूट है. 14 is related to child labor and 70 is, as you very well know, untouchability. ये बस है एब्सोल्यूट है, बाकी कोई भी एब्सोल्यूट नहीं है. राइट टू रिलीजन, फंडामेंटल राइट जो है वो भी एब्सोल्यूट नहीं है. सरकार उस पर रीजनेबल रिस्ट्रिक्शंस लगा. ट्रिपल तलाक रोक दिया, रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगा दिया ना. So no right is absolute except 17 and 24. Government can curb, but when it comes to India, how this freedom of religion, right to religion, is being misused. आपने देखा होगा ट्रैफिक प्रॉब्लम्स इन इंडिया. अरे एक समुदाय का फेस्टिवल हो रहा है, सेलिब्रेशन हो रहा है, लेकिन उस पूरा कॉस्ट जो है कौन ले रहा है? उस सिटी का दूसरा सिटीजन. शहर का मेन रोड जाम करके रखा है. ऑफिस जाने में देर हो रहा है, परीक्षा हॉल में जाने को देर हो रहा है, स्कूल जाने को देर हो रहा है, कॉलेज जाने को देर हो रहा है. सो माय क्वेश्चन इज दैट why one religion undermines others' comfort is the biggest question. आपका सेलिब्रेशन है, आपने ट्रैफिक जाम करके रखा हुआ है. Political use, speeches, it's very common in today's era. Present government claims to be the brand ambassador of Hindutva. In Navratri, in Dashehra, in Ram Navami, in Deepavali, there's a political use of such festival. Ideally, Constitution says government should not interfere with the religion. Government should not use religion. State has no religion. It's written in the Constitution. State has no religion. This is written in the Constitution. India is a secular country. Respect all other religions. जितने भी religion है, उनको एक समान तरीके से हम देखते हैं. But you very well know that there's a political use and speeches in the name of religion. अभी तो हमारे देश का एक ही नारा, भारत का बच्चा बच्चा सिर्फ जय श्री राम बोलेगा। जय श्री राम हम भी बोलते हैं, आप भी बोलो, कोई कमी नहीं है, लेकिन पॉलिटिकल यूज ऑफ जय श्री राम, इट शुड नॉट बी देयर, आइडियली इट शुड नॉट बी देयर। एक बार नहीं, 10,000 बार बोलो जय श्री राम। राम का नाम लेने से क्या नहीं होता है, पानी में पत्थर तैर जाता है। बट द पॉलिटिकल यूज ऑफ जय श्री राम, दैट इज बिट डिबेटेबल। Okay, in the name of religion, many associations and unions are there. Many associations are there. Associations, unions, Sena, etc., etc. In the name of religion. Huh? And just carrying out hate speeches and all, violent, radical youth in the name of religion. In the name of religion, there are many incidences of man-animal conflicts. Man-animal conflict. आपने सुना होगा, from Rigvedic times, there is a rituals of sacrifices, animal sacrifice. आपकी जो प्रिय वस्तु है उसका सेक्रीफाइस करो। प्रिय वस्तु ऋग्वेद टाइम पे जानवर होती थी, गाय होती थी, भैंस होती थी, हॉर्स होता था, उसका सेक्रीफाइस करो। Yesterday only I was there in one of the highway and I saw that there was a sacrifice program was going on. There's a temple in the national highway number 44, and there's a very small village there. In that village, one very famous temple is there, and animals were sacrificed. बलि दे रहा था एनिमल्स को, खून पड़ा हुआ है पूरा। What should be your stand on this? See, my stand is simple. I told you, even yes, there's a example from one candidate that river pollution in the name of religion, in the name of belief, in the name of practice, you are polluting river. गंगा मैली हो गई है, आप धोते धोते, इतना फूल माला अगरबत्ती उसमें हमने चढ़ा दिया है कि गंगा आज आचमन करने लायक भी पानी नहीं है, गंगा का पीने लायक भी पानी नहीं है गंगा का। Why? अरे रिवर वाटर, गंगा वाटर इज फॉर ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस। आधे देश को गंगा नदी पानी पिला रही थी, गंगा ट्रिब्यूटरी सिस्टम, गंगा बेसिन आधे देश को पानी पिला रहा है, नदी का पानी, पूरे केमिकल्स हम उसमें डाल रहे हैं रिलीजियस वेस्ट के नाम पे। Why? See, your stand always, you should promote scientific temperament. Whenever environment is issue, animals, equality, freedom, okay, morality, आपको हमेशा ये साइड लेना है। आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि तुम रिलीजन को पूरा कर्व कर दो, नो, यू रिस्पेक्ट रिलीजन, आपको रिस्पेक्ट करना है हर एक रिलीजन का, रिलीजन की प्रैक्टिस का, लेकिन ऑल दोस प्रैक्टिसेस व्हिच अगेंस्ट द एनवायरनमेंट एंड इकोलॉजी, अगेंस्ट एनिमल सर्वाइवल, अगेंस्ट इक्वालिटी, अगेंस्ट फ्रीडम एंड मोरालिटी, यू शुड नॉट propagate all these things. You respect all those religions, you respect the practices of religion, but if any practice is against environment, animal equality, freedom or morality and all this. I remember the scene of Bahubali 1, Amrendra Bahubali, when he goes for the war with Bhallal Dev, so बड़े वाला जानवर बुल, उसका सिर काटते हैं, sacrifice, तो भल्लाल देव बड़ी क्रूरता के साथ उसका सिर काट देता है। सैक्रिफाइस, इट्स अ रिचुअल, इट्स अ प्रैक्टिस। वार में जाने के पहले बलि देना पड़ेगा, तब शत्रु पे विजय पाएंगे। इट्स अ स्टेटमेंट, इट्स अ डायलॉग। तो ये होता भी है। बट व्हेन प्रभास का अमरेंद्र बाहुबली, he says कि देवी माँ की प्यास बुझाने के लिए एक निर्बल की बलि क्यों, मेरा उमड़ता हुआ रक्त ही समर्पित है। Such person, why he is hero in the film, such personality is what needed in our society. Films are the mirror of the society and films can give very wonderful message to you. एक फिल्म अगर आप अच्छे से देख लो, उसमें जो अच्छा मैसेज उसको अपने जीवन में उतार लेगा, तो हो सकता है बहुत कुछ चेंजेस हो जाए। So whenever there is a question against environment, animal survival, equality, citizen comfort, हेल्थ, वेलबींग, अभी गंगा नदी का पानी सब पी रहा है ड्रिंकिंग वाटर पर्सपेक्टिव से। सबको पता है घर घर में गंगा माता का जल जा रहा है, नर्मदा का जल जा रहा है, गोदावरी का जल जा रहा है। तो इट शुड, वी शुड बी वेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबल कि हमें उस पानी को गंदा नहीं करना है रिलीजन के नाम पे। There should be the scientific temperament always. You should promote science. Okay, living in Indian cultural setup, I would say you should give equal respect to science and religion. You follow God, you obey to God teachings, you obey to your religion, you obey everything, but at the same time you should promote science also. गंगा माता को नमस्कार करो आप, आचमन करो आप, आरती करो, ऑर्गेनिक तरीके से आरती करो, फूलों से आरती करो। बायोडिग्रेडेबल जो थिंग्स हैं उनको आप यूज करो। आपको गंगा माता प्रसन्न होंगी आपके ऊपर। बट इफ यू आर यूजिंग केमिकल्स, प्लास्टिक बोटल्स, सेंटेड इंसेंस स्टिक्स, धूप बत्ती केमिकल वाली, वो पूरा डाल रहा है उसमें, ऑफरिंग दूध दही जो सब केमिकल वाला आ रहा है चारों तरफ, वो पूरा उसमें डाल रहा है, क्या होगा? We should be very responsible because what you do today, the children will follow tomorrow. अगर किसी बच्चे ने आपको देख लिया है कि मेरे मम्मी पापा, दादा दादी, नाना नानी भगवान को प्रसन्न करने के लिए एक निर्बल की बलि देते हैं, लाइफ लॉन्ग वो यही करेगा, लाइफ लॉन्ग वो यही करेगा। आप किसी शहर में रहते हैं जहां से कोई नदी जा रही है और आपके बच्चों ने अगर ये देखा हुआ है कि आप नदी में घर का पूरा जो रिलीजियस वेस्ट निकलता है मंदिर से, वो एक थैले में भर के लेके जाके आप वहां पे डाल के आ रहे हो, लाइफ लॉन्ग वो भी यही करेगा। सो व्हेन यू आर डीलिंग विथ religious issues with the constitutional issues, you should be very responsible, you should promote science, always you should take the side of those constitutional idols. This is something you need to understand. Okay, so I hope I did justice with this right to freedom of religion, right to religion, and this is very, very important from examination point of view. This is very, very important from examination point of view. And just in a demo class, in the first class, I tried to give the essence of the constitution. What should be the stand? The Sabrimala issue, a question been asked by UPSC. The triple talaq issue been asked by UPSC. Even in interview, बहुत सारे मॉक इंटरव्यूज भी आपने देखे होंगे। हम भी जब मॉक इंटरव्यूज लेते हैं तब तो हम भी कैंडिडेट्स का स्टैंड देखते हैं कि व्हाट कैंडिडेट इज ट्राइंग टू okay say in all these such matters. So this is the briefing. When we will be in the continuous class, of Indian polity. So again, this particular discussion we will take there, and this is something you need to understand. So have the 5-6 minute break, and then we will be reassembled there.